everybody, hi ladies, how are you all doing today? It's Andrea. Come on and say hello if you're coming on, and if you're watching the replay, say hello as well. For anybody that's just watching me for the first time, I do these videos to educate women how their bodies work, how their hormones work, so they can get to grips with their symptoms, especially in perimenopause and menopause, so they can go on to create a healthy life. And in my video today, I want to talk to you about cortisol. Not a lot of people know what cortisol is and how it can affect your hormones as a woman. It can be quite distressing if your cortisol is high for quite a long time. And this is something that happened to me, so I'm passionate about talking about this and about your adrenal glands and your thyroid and how they're all connected with your perimenopause and menopause symptoms. So what is cortisol? It is a hormone, because you don't just have sex hormones like progesterone, estrogen and testosterone. You also have other hormones as well in your body that can rule your body. And cortisol is a big one, and which can cause a lot of problems. It is necessary to buffer your stress, and it's involved with inflammation and blood sugar release, and because that's what it does when you're under amounts of stress. Your blood sugar is heightened, and insulin release, because you want to have sugar in your blood to run away from danger when you're under amounts of stress, because your body knows when cortisol is released, and it's released from your adrenal glands. This cortisol in your adrenal glands, they're in your back area, and they sit on top of your kidneys. They're like little hats. If you googled adrenal glands and got an image of it, you could see that little hats on top of your kidneys in your back area, and they're responsible for lots of processes in your body, your adrenal glands, and they make your hormones when your ovaries stop in menopause. So they're really, really important to nourish your adrenal glands. And this is really something that I've suffered with myself, so I know what it's like. And I've been healing myself for the last 10 years, going through perimenopause myself. So I can understand your symptoms and if you're struggling. And cortisol is a massive one, because it's like it buffers your stress. And when you're going through perimenopause, your body is under more amounts of stress because of the changes that's going on in your body, the reduction of the hormones, because you are now creating a different body in menopause. Your body is just completely different to when you were in your 20s and your 30s. So this is where cortisol can get out of control, and you can have high cortisol and low cortisol. Cortisol can go high when you're under extreme amounts of stress for a number of years. It can go really, really high. And stress can be emotional stress, can be work stress, toxic stress from the environment. What you're eating can be stress on your body. And it can increase your inflammation in your body, which you don't want as you're aging, because the inflammation out of control can go on to create disease in your body. Heart disease, cancer, things like that. So it's important to get cortisol under control, because it can turn out to be not a good thing. And when you've had cortisol high for a number of years, your adrenal glands are getting a little bit stressed out then, and then they may not be working correctly, and then you have low cortisol, which is what I suffered with. And I'm trying to increase my cortisol and heal my adrenal glands right now. So if you want any more help from me with this, I'm super passionate about this. I'm an expert on this because I've been studying this for like 10 years. If you want help with this, then get in touch with me, let me know. We can work together in my 30-day class, or you can work one-on-one with me. Please send me a private message and get in touch. I'd love to help you out with this, because this is something that I can really help you with. It's what I specialise in myself, having suffered with it myself, and lots of gut issues. Because when you have higher amounts of stress, it steals your hormones as well. So your hormones are not being made properly, and this is where your hormones can go really low. And we don't want them to go really low in menopause, do we? Because that's going to make you feel not very well at all. No fatigue, no energy, no muscle tone. We want to go into menopause and feel and look great, and have muscle tone again, feel and be able to sleep properly, have less symptoms, have more energy to enjoy life, because that's what we want in menopause. We want to enjoy life and be able to age slowly and enjoy this time of your life, because it can be the best time of your life when you're more sure of yourself. And that's a whole different video altogether. So yeah, how it affects your gut when cortisol is released for a long time, all the time. It slows down your gut health because your body's prioritising saving your life. It's not prioritising making hormones and having a baby. It's not prioritising digesting your food, because it's more interested in saving your life. So it cuts those processes down. So it can affect your stomach acid, you can have more IBS and stomach problems. You get more prone to then for gut infections and a stagnant digestive tract and more constipation and mineral imbalances. So this is why it's important to really get to grips with what your stresses are. Check in with yourself throughout your day. What are your stresses at? Are you uptight? How can you look at the different stresses in your life? Is it your food? Is it toxins? What else could you do to decrease this cortisol, to help with this, to help your body not to keep it high? And then you might be struggling with weight gain as well, because that's what can happen. It can interfere with your weight loss and interfere with maintaining your weight. And it could put your estrogen high because your progesterone goes so low because it's buffering the stress all the time. It's affecting all your body processes, and it can affect insulin resistance, your blood sugar levels, and that makes maintaining your weight even harder when this happens. So you can see how it's important to get to grips with cortisol and how it can not let it rule your life. What I like to do is I like to check in with myself throughout the day. You know, how are my stress levels? How am I eating? How am I sleeping? Taking care of myself, going out for a walk in nature like I'm doing now. You know, getting outside, just sitting in the sunlight. And I just want to show you this beautiful sunset here because it's absolutely amazing. Let me just switch the camera around. Just look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, so I love to come here at this time of day sometimes and watch the sun go down. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I hope that's helped you to identify what cortisol is and what it does in your body. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know. Let me know that you've watched. Hello ladies that are watching, it's nice to see you. If you want to get in touch with me, get to know me, have a chat with me about your symptoms and what you're struggling with, then please reach out. I'm here to help you. I've been through this myself. I know what it's like. It's not pleasant when you can't figure out what's going on in your body. So I'm here to help you out. So thanks for watching today. Let me know that you've watched it in the replay. Put replay in the comments. And take care of yourself. And I'll see you again in another video. See you later.